Well, welcome to my interview with Meghan here today, talking about missions, and we just want to get an idea of what she's going to be doing and how we can help her. So I'm just going to kind of interview her, and she's going to give us some information about what she's going to be doing here in January. So the first thing that I wanted to ask you, Meghan, was why YWAM Kona, and why YWAM?
Well, it didn't start with YWAM Kona at the beginning. I actually was just going to go to the one in Montverde, but as it got closer to preparing to go there and actually visiting a couple of times, I just didn't feel right about it. And then I just Googled different YWAM bases around the States, and YWAM Kona came up, and I didn't really think anything of it, but then I called and just wanted to talk to them, get some more information, and I really felt like a connection with the girl that I was talking on the phone with, and that kind of was my first confirmation that that might be a place that I wanted to pursue and think about going to. And then as I kept praying about it, I really felt like God was telling me to get out of my comfort zone and move across the country to do that, I guess.
No longer live with your parents.
Yeah, I guess so. Or my dog. And so I got back to YWAM Kona, and that's just where I wanted to be. I felt a little more comfortable with the idea of moving across the country, not living with my parents anymore, and I just felt a certain peace about it. And then when I officially decided to go to YWAM Kona, in that next week, I met 3 people who had attended YWAM Kona, and they were able to give me some insight and answer some questions and everything. And so meeting with those people was another confirmation that that was where I was supposed to be.
Awesome. So, what are some of the things that you're going to be doing there, and how long is the whole thing?
So it's 6 months total, and so for the first 3 months, I'm there in Kona on the YWAM base, doing in-depth Bible studies, worship time, seminars, talks, being with other students and everything. And then for the last 3 months, we go on an outreach to the whole team goes into different countries, and they'll teach English to schools or work on buildings, evangelize in random shopping malls and that kind of stuff. So, and we learn about that in the first half of the school. We learn how to evangelize, and we deepen our relationship with Christ so that we're able to share it with other people.
Nice. Okay. So, where are some of the places that people have been, do you know?
So there's South Africa, different places in Africa, different places in Asia, all over Europe. There's just different places that people go to, sometimes in Latin America also.
Oh, okay. So you don't really know where you're going to go?
No, I have no idea yet. They'll tell me the first couple weeks of being there.
Okay. So you do studies first, and then you go out and you actually be a missionary in another country somewhere. Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. So how can we, as Hillside or supporters, how can we help you?
So prayer is number one for me. It seems like such a small thing, but prayers really has monumental effects. And I just need prayer for my mind, my heart, that it's prepared for when I go, so I'm able to receive the things that that God wants me to receive. And then also financially. Unfortunately, I still have $5,000 to raise. And it seems like a lot, but I know that God wants me there, and He's going to have the funds come through no matter what. But just be in prayer for that, because right now it seems a little impossible. Yeah. But I know that it's going to happen.
But those funds go to your room and board, they go to the speakers that come, it goes to your classes, and then of course it pays for the trip that you're going to go on as well. So I mean, if you went to Africa, it would be that would be a big amount of money anyway.
Yeah.
So how can we? What are some things that you're doing to try to raise support right now?
Well, first we have an album that I'm writing with my dad and my sister. We put together songs that we've written and recorded them, produced them, and it's 12 songs. It's $12, $1 a song, and that's the main way that I'm hoping to raise some funds. It's got some good songs, good tunes.
It has some good songs on it, so maybe we should listen to a sampling of it.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, let's do that.
Oh, Jesus, I bow, 'cause you wore the crown, and you saved me. You're the final amen. You're the final
yeah, so those are some songs, and then
I like that middle one. That was a good one.
of course. But besides the album, I actually this weekend I'm doing a yard sale at my house, and if people want to donate anything, they can. We're taking up until this weekend, and then if you want to come shop, that's okay too. We've got lots of stuff that we want to get rid of.
Treasures.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's all for donations. Nothing's priced. Nothing. We're also gonna do maybe a spaghetti dinner coming up, just to raise some extra funds. But yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah.
Well, it's exciting. Of course, she's my daughter, so I'm excited for her as well. But she is a missionary, and she's going to be going and doing stuff that's out of her comfort zone, which is what happens with missionaries. And so she appreciates, and we appreciate as her parents, your support and prayer, and any financial support you can give her as well would be welcomed as well. So thank you guys, and we'll get back to our service.